Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louda. So, Jesus Christ, we have a decision to make. We can either give him our blood and listen to what Karu had to say, give him medicine in order to just try to delay his bloodlust, or make him endure it, which I think is the wrong thing to do, because I feel like he'll go crazy. Oh man. Let's do the ultimate sacrifice. We're going to give him our blood. Oh shit. Oh my god, here we go! If I remembered what Karu said correctly, by making Okita drink demon's blood, we may be able to undo some of the symptoms that came with drinking the water of life. Dr. Matsumoto, on the other hand, had his doubts. But I don't have the luxury to choose my methods. I drew out my kodachi and put it to my wrists. Ow. There was a brief moment of pain, and then a line of blood welled up along the cut. Please, drink this. I held out my arm to him, and his eyes widened. By the time my arm reached him, the cut had already closed, but the blood still sat there on top of the smooth skin. I heard that my blood could counteract the poison on the water of life. Maybe he was influenced by the scent of blood. His eyes showed signs of famine. I don't know if what Karu told me was true, but if I could, even for a moment, be able to quench his thirst, I just want to help you, so please. He said nothing as he moved his face toward the blood shining on my arm. When he was close enough that I could feel his breath brushing across my skin, his mouth opened and he ran his tongue along across my arm. The vigor behind the movements of his mouth made for a tingling sensation, taking with it my blood. Oh, are you okay? His voice was low and almost embarrassed. I blinked in surprise. Oh, surprise! I couldn't ever recall a moment where I had heard his voice speak so weakly. I shook my head. There's nothing for you to apologize for. Oh. He looked down at the floor, his face strained. It almost looked as though he had been scolded by Kondo. Although he was still pale, it looked as though the bloodlust had subsided. Whoa! His eyes and hair returned to their normal color. You really should rest now. That would be the best way for you to recover. First of all, ew, like, just saying, if I was in his position and my friend was like, here, drink my blood, like, the taste, like, ew, it's so gross. I know there's some people out there that have, like, weird, like, vampire kinks or whatever. You guys are disgusting. Like, it's just, like, like, drinking someone else's blood, no, thank you. Ugh. I just told you you have nothing to apologize for, didn't I? Good night. Wow, that was quick. Okita nodded obediently, and he crawled back under his covers. Good night, Okita. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything. I could see how much pain he was in, and my heart went out to him. He clearly expressed that he didn't want to drink any blood, but at least his suffering had subsided, even if it was just for a little bit. I was left to ponder the possibility. Could we truly cure the curse of the Fury with my blood? For now, my only option was to monitor his progress, but... Didn't Sannan say something similar last episode? Or not last episode, but last, like, game? I don't know. The next day, Okita seemed to be healing at a much more rapid pace. I didn't know what Karu's intentions were, but for now, I'm just going to be thankful of Okita's recovery. February 1868. I don't know why I sang it like that. That bath was exactly what I needed. The warmth of the bath made the gentle chill of the cool night air all the better, so I couldn't help but express myself aloud. There were so many things weighing my mind down. But as of recently, Okita's physical condition was beginning to improve. He could walk more regularly. Of course, we still had to monitor him closely for his sake, and make sure he didn't strain himself, but even so, the simple pleasure of his improving state brought me great delight. I was walking down the hallway when... Whoa. Ah! A loud voice exclaimed from the direction of Okita's room, and it startled me. The voice belonged to Yamazaki? I wonder what could have happened. Fearing the worst, I rushed over to the room.
Yamazaki-kunって新選組に入ってから何年になるんだっけ？上役を怒鳴りつけるなんて。
Whoa, there's some drama.
言葉が過ぎたというのは俺も自覚しています。ですが、それならば沖田さんも上役として振る舞ってくださらなくては。
The tension in the room was palpable, and neither side looked like they were relenting.
上役として振る舞うって何？
ホイリトイリ？
土方さんの真似をしろっていうの？少なくとも松本先生のご指示を無視するような真似をされては困ります。僕の体のことは僕自身が一番よく分かってるつもりだよ。もう老害だって治ったし、寝たきりでいる理由もないでしょ。ですからまだ先生のお許しが出ていないと。
You guys? Please calm down.
僕は落ち着いてるよ。冷静じゃないのは山崎くんだけ。俺は言うべきことを言っているだけです。
He's so mad. Keeping things civil was only slightly more difficult than trying to make friends out of a cat and a dog. It was no secret that Okita and Yamazaki just didn't get along with one another. So, what happened?
何があったも何も。少し目を離した隙に、沖田さんが庭へ出て剣術の稽古を始めようとしたんだ。
What? Really?
だってずっと寝たきりなんて体がなまっちゃうから。
You're crazy.
いつタイに合流できるかわからないんだし、勘を取り戻しておかなきゃいけないでしょ。
He's a psychopath.
これだ。君の方からも沖田さんに言ってやってくれ。
You're being a little harsh. I don't know if he's being harsh though. Like, whatever. I understand where Okita is coming from. Here we go. I understand where Okita is coming from. Okita had been confined to bed rest ever since he'd been wounded in the Battle of Toba Fushimi. So even though the situation was frustrating, but still, it's even more reason for you to focus on resting until you're completely healed.
簡単に言ってくれるね。僕は鳥羽伏見の時みたいに役に立てないまま終わるなんてまっぴらなんだけど、次の戦の時山崎くんがバカ正直に僕を呼びに来てくれるとは限らないし。
Yamazaki's like sweating.
俺が嘘を言うとでもおっしゃるんですか？いくらでも言うでしょ。土方さんの命令なら。
Oh, yikes. Okita! Can't you see that Yamazaki's genuinely concerned about you, Okita?
僕の心配なんてしてないでしょ。
The hell he's not!
土方さんや松本先生に言いつけられてるから見張りに来てるだけだよ。
Okita!
何？僕が間違ったことを言ってるとでも言うわけ？
Okita was acting like a petulant child, throwing his toys out of the pram. I stayed quiet, watching him gesture angrily, but all I could muster in response was a sigh.
千鶴ちゃん、君、僕の味方なんじゃないの？
I am on your side, you dickweed! Of course I'm on your side, Okita. But that's more of a reason for me to want the best for you, and that includes not overexerting yourself. If you were to push yourself too far before you're fully healed and it affected your sword technique, wouldn't it be you who would regret it the most? Okita turned away from me, falling silent as he bit into his lip. Then he turned once more, looking at me dead in the eye. Huh?
僕の剣はまだ新選組に必要だと思う。
Oh my god, please, bitch.
僕は新選組の近藤さんの役に立てるのかな。
I could sense a slight hesitation in his voice. Of course they still need you. Which is the reason why it's so important for you to give yourself the time you need to rest. Okita seemed to hold on to what I had said internally for a few seconds, turning the words around in his head before he finally sighed and relaxed himself. Oh, okay, you're happy now.
わかった。それじゃあ今日は言うことを聞いてあげる。
You're such a pain.
次の戦いで全力を出せるように治療に専念しないとね。肝心な時に役立たずなんてもう嫌だから。
Okita's emphasis on the words useless made me feel uneasy. This had been something I'd noticed, but why was Okita so obsessed with the idea of being useful to the Shinsengumi? Even if he were unable to fight with his sword again, I didn't think neither Kondo nor Hijikata would ever consider Okita useless.
とにかく沖田さんは怪我の養生に専念してください。もし守れないようであれば、今日のことを遠慮なく副長に報告させてもらいますから。
As soon as he made his point, Yamazaki curtly left the room without another word. Yamazaki is so kind.
悪人じゃないのは確かだけど、いい人ってほどかな。
This is so full of swears. Like, oh my god. No, he's a good person. I know he's stationed here under Hijikata's orders, but even still, I think he truly does care about your well-being.
山崎君に心配される筋合いはないんだけどね。
Don't be like that. Okita slumped back into a sulky mood, and he blew air through his lips jokingly. Okita, it's getting pretty late. Why don't you turn in for the day?
もう少し起きてたっていいんじゃない？
No. You can't. Right now, your focus is on getting better.
わかったよ。君って本当融通が利かないんだな。
You say this every time, but I'm right.
入ってあげてもいいけど、その代わり。
What? What condition? Ah! Okita grinned mischievously as he peered directly into my eyes. I could tell he was up to something as he walked, one step at a time, in my direction. What was going on? I was so taken aback by this behavior that my palms became sweaty and my heart skipped a beat.
せっかくだから添い寝してくれる？
You're gross! What? What does me being here have anything to do with that? That's not a funny joke.
君って鈍いよね。
What?
普段は妙に察しがいいのに。
Huh? I had the faintest idea of what he was trying to get at, but Okita blushed, turning away in embarrassment.
僕が言いたいのは君ともう少し話したいってことなんだけど。
Why didn't you just say that? Why would you say, you wanna lay down here with me? Yeah? Like, ew, 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 ew. Talk? With me?
ダメ。
See, I would love to talk with you all night. Don't say lay down next to me. Like, come closer. I don't know. It's such a, ugh. Well, no, but I was completely thrown off guard. I didn't anticipate Okita, of all people, to say such a thing. The Okita with whom I was familiar had only ever expressed a sensitive side with Kondo. So naturally, it didn't even occur to me that he'd ever really cared about what I had to say, let alone want to have a conversation with me. Did you have a change of heart?
僕がこういうことを言うのっておかしい？
It's nothing like that, it's just... Okita sighed, frustrated by my inability to get an immediate read of the situation.
どれくらいはっきり言えば
Yeah. Be clear with me, please. Huh?
一人は寂しいからそばにいてほしいってこと。
Oh. At last, I'd realized what Okita was getting at. Oh, look at the blushies! He's so cute! It seemed like Okita had wanted to hear was, I'll be by your side until you fall asleep.
無理しなくていいよ。僕と一緒は嫌なんでしょ？
You clearly... No, clearly that's not true. I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. Everything's fine, so please don't worry about me. Okita exhaled, and he finally seemed to relax. He smiled kindly, and then began to run his fingers through my hair.
So,
my hair? Wait, what? Are we a thing? I don't know what's going on. He just pat my head? He coolly grazed my bangs with his fingers, and as the tip of his finger touched my skin, my heart skipped. Boy, chill. His peaceful voice had my heart in a vice grip, and with every word he spoke, my chest tightened. Oh, whoa, good night. Okita slowly lifted the duvet up to his chest, and eventually he dozed off, but for some reason I couldn't leave him so soon. Back when Okita was irritated at himself for not being able to fight with his health as a concern, his mind always jumped to worries about no longer serving as a Shinsengumi sword, or no longer being of use to Kondo. But now, Okita... He'd consumed the water of life and became a fury, which means that he could once again fight in battle. However, between his playful banter and sass, he let his true emotions slip through the cracks at times. Of course, one would normally have reservations about someone who became inhuman, so to speak. I'll do everything I can for you. As long as Okita could find comfort in my presence, even just a little, I'll always be here for him. His timid request helped me realize this. Oh, that's so cute. Okita's injuries had finally recovered. Yamazaki had visited with a portmanteau. What? Portmanteau? I don't know. Whoa! Looks great.
刀を振るうには都合が良さそうだけど。副長の指示です。鳥羽伏見の戦で薩長側は皆様相に身を固めていましたから。それ嫌味？あの時ずっと大阪城にいた僕が。
Oh yeah, he was stuck in that castle. Oops. After bickering with Yamazaki, he suddenly turned towards me.
どうしたの？ぼーっとして。この格好、そんなに変？
I don't think they look stupid. Huh? It's certainly something. I could kind of sense the answer that Okita was looking for, but either way, even if I said what he had wanted to hear, I'd likely receive a cynical response in return. Well, it's certainly something. I'm not used to seeing you like this, but they do look comfortable.
そういうことを聞いてるんじゃないんだけど。もしかしてわざととぼけてる？
He undid his hair too. It looked as though he wasn't going to let me even attempt a diplomatic response. They fit you quite well.
どうして目をそらすの？
No.
ちゃんと目を見て言ってくれなきゃ。
Well, I didn't mean anything by it. Like, it wasn't intentional, so I tried facing him directly, but for some reason my heart was thudding rapidly in my chest. My face felt hot all of a sudden, making it difficult for me to look him in the eye. I would understand if it was the other way around, but why am I the only one blushing?
要するに僕に惚れ直したってことでいい。
Oh my god, why is this so weird? Okay, this game is like turning up the romance, I guess. I don't know. I guess that makes sense because we've been going after Okita for a while, but... What? I hadn't expected him to say that at all. And again, I felt my face flush with color. It came as such a surprise that my heart jumped. What do you mean? It's not like that at all. I tried to keep my composure, but I heard my voice crack as I spit out a quick reply. Okita smirked, knowing he'd just put me on the spot.
そんなに力いっぱい否定しなくてもいいじゃない。ただの冗談なのに。
You're such a jerk! Well, I froze. Okita's lips curled into a small frown. Perhaps I reacted too swiftly, and I was afraid that I could come off as insensitive. Okita, I called out to him as an attempt to get him out of his souring mood, but he no longer seemed interested in participating in our conversation. I'm sorry if I was being a little harsh. You look great.
So, ありがとう。今の君の顔、見物だったよ。
Shut up! He wore a face befitting a smug triumph. I couldn't believe him. And we're gonna stop here. Good God. How embarrassing. I mean, he's cute, but it's also like, dude, like, why is it so cringe? Whatever. I'm sure it's just gonna get worse from here. It's gonna be like, oh, romance everywhere. So, yeah. Next time we will, I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. We'll keep bantering with Okita, and maybe he'll call us sexy in our new Western clothes. Who knows?